Hey guys, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your third week of May collective reading. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, it's about to be a lot of interesting energy shaking up around you. But here's the thing, I feel like it's coming from the fact that you have so much positivity getting ready to enter your life. Because as you can see by the thumbnail and the title, this is exactly what I heard, was that you can expect for people to start popping up out of the woodworks now that you're starting to shine. Like now that you're evolving, now that things are starting to pop off in your life in a very positive way, all of a sudden, exes, family members, ex-associates, old friends, things like that. Now all of a sudden people are coming out of nowhere. Now they want to take some part in your success. I feel like for a lot of you all, you just graduated or you just got a new, like some type of new job. Some of you guys moved into a new home. I just feel like there's a lot of people who want to ride on your coattail at this time, and they may be coming off a little crazy. Because you know what, that thumbnail and this title was actually pun intended. Also, the message, I knew all of it was tied together. The thumbnail is from the movie The Shining. Okay, when he was saying like, here's Johnny, it's like all of a sudden you see how he busts through the door. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's like somebody may be forceful or aggressive, or it's like they won't back down. Like they keep reaching out to you. You're not responding. I just feel like super aggressive energy. And I hate to say it like this, but I'm kind of getting that because as I'm doing this reading today as a Wednesday, Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. And you guys know Mercury is ruled over the planet of, it rules communication, mental, data, technology, things like that. So I feel like these messages are coming in saying like, oh yeah, you're going to have people just coming in, just talking, trying to reach out to you. I'm just getting a lot of energy where people are being very aggressive and very forceful, but not like in a violent way. I just get more so like really feeling as though you owe them some communication, and if you don't respond, it's like they're gonna find a way to get in touch with you. I feel like as you are soaring and things are, going up for you, they're kind of having a hard time in their life. And for some of you all, you got somebody who is very entitled and they feel like you would have been able to have the success that you have if they didn't play some type of vital role in your life. And that could have been the case, but it's an energy of them feeling as though you owe them. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting that for a lot of you all. For a different group of you all, it's just like when you needed the support, you needed the help, they weren't there. You had to do everything by yourself, but they still, for some reason, feel entitled. Or also keep in mind just some phoniness. You know what I'm saying? Like some phoniness, like somebody reaching out, like say for instance, you post pictures of your graduation or post pictures of a housewarming, or that you know how most people when they buy a house, they post a picture holding their key, or with the loan agent and things like that, the broker and things like that. They take a picture at the office when they finish signing documents and buy the house. Someone is like inboxing you or commenting under the picture like, oh, I'm so proud of you and this and this, and then after that it's like they're just nonstop sending you messages. I'm just getting somebody just doing too damn much, to be quite honest with you. So let's see what we get with that. The song that I got was Diamonds by Rihanna. Rihanna happens to be a Pisces, so some of you all could be dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. You may have not even spoken to this person since Pisces season, which is February, March time frame. You yourself have strong Pisces placements in your chart. Also, someone could live in a location that has the name like a fish. Like say, for instance, you could live on like Goldfish. You could live on Gold Drive. Your last name could be Gold. Koi Street, so just a name of a fish. It could be something like that. Tiger fish. I know that sounds weird to be a street name, but something like that that makes you think about a fish. Somebody could live in a location where the street name, the city name could be associated with something like that. I'm also getting that somebody is like, the fact that you are shining, diamonds shine, they sparkle. You are shining, you are sparkling. You know what I mean? And I feel like they can see it. And here's the thing, is because it's making me think about right now, like, how they say moths, they're attracted to the flame. Somebody's attracted to your light, the way you're sparkling, the way you're shining. And I feel like you got to be very protective of your energy right now, because people, whoever these energies are that I'm picking up on, they mean to prey on you. And I hate the fact, because I'm feeling it so strong. I hate the energy of entitlement that somebody has over what belongs to you or what you've accomplished. I'm also getting somebody trying to outshine you. Again, a resonance with that diamond energy. Like, say for instance, you say something about, if you post something on social media like, oh, I'm so glad I made it through, graduated with honors, blah, 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 blah. Then somebody's giving like a backhanded compliment in the comment section, like, oh, I'm so proud of you. When I graduated 3 years ago with this degree and that degree with so and so and so, it's like trying to outshine your moment. Even if you're not the type of person that posts everything on social media, it could be at like a family function or gathering. I had this true story. This happened with one of my friends. Her and her mother both graduated like around the same time with doctorates. And the friend of mine was talking about her degree and how hard it was, to get it as a single mother, blah, blah, blah. And then her mother tried to one up her at her party, at her celebration, and telling her, and like, oh yeah, I'm so proud of you. And all the nights that she was up studying, and I had my grandchild and I was studying to get my degree too. And I'm so proud of you though. It's like, okay, why couldn't you just let her have that moment? She literally did that. And so somebody could be doing something like that. Like, instead of just letting her have her moment, she had to put it out there and say, oh yeah, you were a single mother. But while I was in school too, I took my grandson, your child, to, help you get some time to study and blah, 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 blah. And I still got my degree. But congratulations. It was very backhanded, and everyone in the room was looking so uncomfortable. It was real weird and real awkward. So it could be something like that someone has experienced or will be experiencing soon, because we are in graduation season for a lot of people. So that could be the case for someone who's graduating. Even if it's not a graduation, like I said, I'm just getting increased. For you, it's dope. For them, it's sad. Because it's like they can't take your shine. They're trying to find a way to dole it, but it's impossible. This is your moment to shine, and you're going to keep shining. There's nothing that they can do. They can't even throw enough dirt over you that's going to dull your shine. This is your moment, okay? So let's get into the spirit animal. The spirit animal is the beaver. The beaver has the ability to create a stable and supportive foundation in its life, and that's what you guys have done. You have worked hard. You have built on a solid foundation, and now you are seeing the fruit of your labor. And it's like a lot of puns that I'm getting today, because I heard "I'll be damned," and I'm getting two messages with that, like, you'll be damned if you let somebody outshine you or try to dim your light in this moment. And then also, if you think about beavers, you know how they say a beaver dam. So it's a pun associated with that. But I feel like Spirit was just saying, like, you'll be damned if you allow somebody to overshadow everything that you worked so hard for. Be it a new position, a home, a new car, anything. You have new stuff coming in. This is a time of transition, okay? For sure. Industriousness, I'm saying this wrong. And I read it. I'm not even finna sit here and botch this word, but it's about industry. But the way I'm getting industry is like, it's not how it was explained with the beaver. It's about like business, being of industrial businessship. But I'm getting like somebody may be entering the industry. Like, if you are someone who is like myself and you're on YouTube or some type of platform, it's like your platform. I've been getting this for a while for someone. Your platform is about to take off, and you're going to be able to monetize, and you're going to make really, really good money off of it. Okay. So it's not, the definition for a beaver wasn't saying that, but I'm getting like being in the industry, and it doesn't necessarily even have to be the industry as far as like social media. But I like the front runner. You don't have to be in front of the camera. For some of y'all, you could be working behind the scenes. Like, if you are a producer or something like that, I feel like your work is going to be seen and your name is going to be spoken amongst those channels of people who do the same type of work as you, and like you're moving up the ranks and now you're shining. Because again, just like that, a diamond shines, a star shines. So somebody's becoming a star in their field of work is what I'm getting for sure. It's a lot of stuff with creativity and a lot of stuff with career. And then last but not least, building a life that reflects your highest self. So I keep getting that now is a time for luxury. Now, when I say luxury, what's luxury to you is not luxury to the next person. So I'm not talking about just material stuff. For a lot of y'all, you are definitely obtaining material wealth. But some people, wealth and your higher self will be excellent health, healthy relationships, a solid foundation as far as where you live, because someone was possibly living with family or didn't have a home to call their own, or if you did have a home, you were renting, you didn't own it, things like that. And there's nothing bad with any of those things, but now is the time where it's yours. You have the power and authority over it. No one can take it from you. It's very stable in it, and I'm hearing that it will remain stable for the rest of your life. Whatever you acquire right now, it will be yours for the remainder of your life until you decide to get rid of it. Nobody can take that from you. It's really pissing me off that I can't pronounce that word. It's crazy. Okay, but anyway, because I feel like it's important for somebody out there. Okay, so let's get into some names. Of course, we got Johnny, okay, because I'm thinking about that damn scene in The Shining, Johnny, John. And I didn't know Jack Nicholson's real name was John. I didn't know that, so that's interesting. Sandra, Lorraine, June. There could be something very specific that will take place in June of 2025 for you all. Donald, Caleb, Jennifer, Nicole, Ray, Knight. Someone may have been born in 1980. New Jersey. Someone could have been born in the year of 1988. Shelley, Miller, the number 5, and Joel. Now, the number 5 comes from Jack Nicholson because I'm still thinking about him because of the thumbnail that I was guided to use that thumbnail specifically. And Jack Nicholson happens to be a life path number 5. And it's interesting, as I'm doing this reading, we are in the 5th month of this year. So I feel like for a lot of y'all, before May wraps up, you guys, the polishing is going on. Okay, you know how you polish a diamond, it starts to, you're buffing it so it can shine brighter. A lot of you guys are being polished right now, and you're shining, and you're getting ready to shine maximum capacity. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We want to get the sun and the moon, and the card that comes before and the card that comes after for the collective. Change cards from top to the bottom. And then we're going to jump into your reading. So currently at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups. Like I said, a lot of you guys are getting ready. Ooh, this is exactly what I was saying. A lot of you guys are getting ready to celebrate, have a good time. You have blessings coming in. There's definitely moments worth like joy. And as I say, you're shining. You see how he's toasting, he's cheering. But I always say this. You guys know this is my card where I always say there's happiness here. He's having a grand old time. But then there's that rat bastard. That's somebody who wants to fuck up the party, because I say this all the time. If that rat fall down in a cup, the fucking party is over. So it's like somebody can't stand the fact that you are, because he's the center of attention here. And it's like somebody is like, they can't wait to ruin your moment. Or it's like they feel like for some reason, they feel like they deserve to be a part of your moment. Somebody feels like that. Someone could be born in the year of the rat. Someone's last name is House. I just heard that also. I'm just looking at this energy here. I'm also hearing that somebody, like say for instance, you block somebody on social media, you just have them blocked just in general. Somebody may be going back and reporting things that's going on in your life if you post things on social media. Somebody's going back and report things because a rat bastard is a snitch also. You know what I mean? If somebody's a rat, they're a snitch. So somebody's going back and reporting what you have going on. Getting that also. So again, yeah, look at this. Okay, you guys watch. You got the 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles right here. So keep in mind also 2025 is a 9 year. So this is going to happen before this year wraps up. You have blessings coming in. For a lot of you on 3 different areas of your life. Okay, she has 3 roses here. 1, 2, 3. And also if you think about 9 is broke down in portions of 3. So you have 3 areas in your life where you have blessings coming in. Career, career, love, your living situation. You can have, increases in those areas. And it's like I mentioned earlier, before we even got this card that I'm getting ready to show you, because I've seen it on that last shuffle, a lot of positive things are happening for you, but things are fucking up in their life. Like everything is falling apart around them. Also, I just heard somebody, you know how they say someone's trying to rain on your parade? You see how you have the flames like raining down? It could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. This is Scorpio and Aries, so it could be an Aries involved somehow. But it's like, I'm also getting somebody like crashing a party. Like you didn't invite somebody to a graduation party. And it doesn't even have to be for you. Like say for instance, it's your child. Now this could be multiple things. So say for instance, you are a single parent, right? Because I'm seeing this for somebody, so I have to say it. Say for instance, you're a single parent and your child's other parent has not helped with anything, hasn't supported anything. And disclaimer, I'm not trying to bash. I'm telling you the scenario that I'm getting. And they have not been anywhere for this child's whole school career, because that's a damn career, right? And then all of a sudden, come graduation, here this person comes popping up at the graduation party, crashing the damn party. You like, the fuck? You ain't been here from pre-K to this day. And all of a sudden you come in here with roses or some type of gift and things like that. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody, yeah, because I'm getting somebody crashing the party. But somebody, that's very much going to be true. Be cool. Don't allow someone to take you out of your comfort zone or to make you step outside of your body, because you don't want to ruin that child's moment and everything that they've worked so hard for, everything that you guys have worked so hard for, right? You don't want that to be the case. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. Again, the fact that he's in between these two birds, it just makes me feel like somebody wants to insert themselves somewhere that they don't belong. And then I say earlier, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. That very well could be the case. So we want the sun and the moon, the card that comes before and the card that comes after. And then we'll get clarifiers for the collective. Uh-oh, there's the moon. I almost get past it. So right in front of the moon, you have the Queen of Swords, and we are officially in Gemini season. So I do feel like it's about to be a kickoff. And here's the thing also, kings and queens, power, authority, notoriety, abundance. A lot of you guys have bossed up. Kings and queens are considered like bosses, leaders, people who have positions of control. A lot of you guys are glowing up, bossing up, stepping into your power, stepping into a powerful role. And I'm telling you, there's people around you. Be careful about your surroundings, because you see how all these birds are flying high. They're safe. But look at this bird. This bird about to fly right into this damn cat's mouth. And if you look at the cat looks harmless, but we all know the dynamic between cat and mouse and cat and bird. Predator, prey. I mean, he's even looking. Look how the cat is looking eye to eye with that bird. Like, you really gonna fly this low? So they're telling you to keep your guards up, like she is. She has her sword up. You don't have to be all hostile and things like that, but keep your guards up with certain people, because there's people around you that, again, I'm going to say, they look harmless. They come off as harmless, but there's some jealousy, involving this person. You have the moon, and then you have the Two of Pentacles, and there's a ship, and I always talk about that ship and how it's being struck by lightning. Somebody that you don't have the best relationship with, trying to come in like everything is okay, because you got that rainbow, which signifies happiness, positivity, peace, harmony. Yeah, that's not the case. And see, that's what I said. They're trying to come in. Could definitely be a water sign. Remember I said Rihanna because of the song. She's a Pisces. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio there. So this person can have heavy Piscean placements in their chart. The moon, of course, is Pisces also. So strong Pisces reference. Also Cancer, because you do have the crab here. Okay. So let's get the sun. And the card that comes before and the card that comes after for the collective. I'm hearing the part where Rihanna was singing in the song Diamonds, and she just belted out, shine bright like a diamond. She belted it out. And it's like, don't let nobody dull your shine. Don't let it happen. Because I do feel like, here's the thing. You, regardless of what this person tries to pull, and I'm hearing old school slang, like, don't let them pull no Jack move on you. And it's interesting, again, going back to Jack Nicholson, something may be happening with him, because I keep getting references in regards to him. I don't follow anything with him, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah. But anyway, Jack move, aka don't let somebody steal your joy. Because I feel like somebody is going to try to take a very positive moment and make it about them, or make it very awkward. I'm getting like somebody's going to try to make, not trying to, but they're going to make a very positive moment awkward. But like I said, they can't stop your shine. Right in front of the sun, you have the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, knowledge, wisdom, and victory. I like how we're starting off with swords because, again, today is officially Gemini season as I am doing this reading. So I feel like for a lot of you all, Gemini season is starting with a bang, which typically does. Gemini is the most hated zodiac sign. I don't care what anybody say. Like, from everything that I've done and everything I know, as far as reading tarot and things like that, Gemini is the most hated sign. Seriously. I think next to Gemini is like Scorpio. And I think both signs are very, misunderstood, if you will. But what's so interesting is a lot of people are connected to people who have strong Gemini placements in their chart and they don't even know it because Gemini is the twin, so they don't even realize it. And Gemini is associated with communication, mental data, creativity, writers, authors, things like that, actors. And I feel like for a lot of people, this is going to be a time of the energy that you're not so familiar with, or energy that you don't like the most. This is going to be a shift. Like for a lot of y'all, like say for instance, every Gemini season, you feel like, okay, Gemini season is the worst. Whether you surrounded by Geminis, no Geminis or not, you may be like, Gemini season is the absolute worst. I hate the energy. I feel like it's going to be a shift during this time frame because I feel like it's bringing you abundance. This Gemini season is bringing a lot of people abundance. You may feel, and also, you know what I'm hearing? Because I'm hearing a very specific message also. If you are one of those people who say, I hate Geminis, I can't stand Geminis, you may end up befriending or dating a Gemini. I'm telling you, this is just so random that I'm hearing this. And hey, no Gemini slander because your girl is a Gemini. May 29th over here. Don't do too much in my comments now. But yeah, I'm hearing like for some of you all, there can be a very positive Gemini influence that's coming into your life or support system. Or something very positive is coming in Gemini season because this is at the very beginning of each row. So, and as I'm reading this is the very first day of Gemini season. So I feel like some positive news. That's news coming in. That bird is a messenger. Some positive news is coming in. Some of you guys are cutting yourself free. Birds represent freedom also. And the chains are cut. The sword has cut the chains. A lot of you all are free from some type of contract I'm hearing also. Karmic contract, soul contract, oh, you know, I'm getting also, especially when I was just talking about children. Now that somebody's child has graduated, someone is no longer paying child support. Because, you know, you see with the pentacles here, and it's like juggling, somebody's done paying child support. And then I'm also getting outside of child support, because if you see on each end, I'm going to pick it up like how it is. This could be like a couple. Now they no longer have to deal with each other because the child is grown now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to deal with this person anymore. I'm free. I tried to co-parent with this person for the longest, and it's like, now I don't have to deal with this person anymore because this child is grown. I'm getting that also. There's the sun. And then you have the high priestess. And didn't I say Pisces? Rihanna's a Pisces. You got Pisces here. Someone's first, middle, last initial could be J, B, M, P, R, S, H, W. Also T. You have the Fool card, taking a leap of faith into something new. That's what I'm telling you all. You guys are shining. You have new, this is so crazy. You have new opportunities coming in for you. You see how this dog is jumping through hoops or getting ready to jump through that hoop. Now, dogs represent companionship and loyalty. I feel like this person may come in like someone who's loyal and devout. But again, I'm going to say be mindful because they can be a bit of a trickster. You know what I mean? Also, someone could be born in the year of the dog. You or this person that we are talking about. Let me tell y'all, and a lot of people email me and ask me questions and say, like, how do I know who you're talking about? Like, I feel like this situation resonates. The reading resonates with me. But there's a couple people that popped up in my mind, or there's a couple people that this could relate to. Whoever the first, whatever first name, when I start talking about certain things in your reading, whatever first name pops up, that's who this is about. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink the first name that pops up. That happened for a reason. There's no such thing as accidents. There's no such thing as coincidence. Whatever first name pops up, and I just heard David, somebody with a David. Whatever first name pops up, that's who Spirit is forewarning you about, and that's who this message is about or regarding. Two of Swords. Yeah, don't question it. This is being doubtful. Don't doubt what you're hearing. Again, I'm going to say Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Roman numeral 2 looks like Gemini season. Gemini season starting off with a bang for a lot of people. And I'm looking at this also, the way she has her arms across, Like her heart, like absolutely, I will not deal with a Gemini. Somebody is anti-Gemini as far as dating. Now, no shade, no tea. I'm a Gemini, so I can't date a Gemini. I did when I was younger. I personally can't date a Gemini because I feel like I'm all the Gemini that anybody needs. So I can't date a Gemini, not because I don't like them. It's just, it's a lot for me personally. But so I get it. But for somebody else out there, I very strongly feel like you're going to end up dating a Gemini when it comes to relationships, because we do have a divine counterpart here. You know, we have the Hierophant, which is her divine counterpart, and High Priestess, and then the Emperor and Empress. We do have a divine counterpart here. So somebody, look, and I want you guys to see this on the table. I'm going to pick it up exactly like it is. Somebody is going towards a Gemini. Somebody is. Or somebody's going to meet somebody, a new love interest in Gemini season. I knew I was getting something with that because I'm like, it's some strong stuff associated with Gemini. Somebody's going to date a Gemini. So let's get a clarifier. We're going to start off with the moon. We're going to clarify for that Queen of Swords, as well as the Two of Pentacles for the collective. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles, holding on for dear life. Again, I'm getting, for some of you all, someone no longer is having to pay child support. I'm also getting like someone's like, I no longer have to deal with this situation with this person in a co-parenting situation. And also it's like this person's holding on, trying to take control over something. In reverse, it's like, don't let them control your moment. Your moment is yours. You let shine on. Okay. This person doesn't have control over about what's, you know, happening in your life or anything that involves you. Also, this makes me feel like, because, you know, we just ended Taurus season and this is in reverse. I feel like now this season, oh, you know what I'm getting also? Okay, let me back up. Now that Taurus season is over, they don't feel as powerful, because the earthly energy can make you feel very powerful and grounded and solid. They don't feel very grounded because his feet in reverse are not on the ground anymore. And then I'm also getting that if someone owes back child support or alimony or some type of financial support, they're going to be forced to have to pay it, because this is a victory also. Someone's going to be forced to have to finally cough up some money that they were supposed to pay. And also, I feel like if someone's being selfish, because it's like, you see how he's holding on to the top and the bottom like mine. If someone has been selfish, like you've been paying and doing everything by yourself, I feel like they're finally going to, like I said, have to cough up some money. And they're not going to be happy about it, because look at his face. Male or female, but there's strong masculine energy there. Somebody's not going to be happy. I feel like somebody's going to give you like some sorrow, weeping sorrow story, like, well, I can't afford it. If I pay this, then I won't be able to pay my mortgage, or, you know, something like that, or I won't be able to pay my rent, or I'm going to not be able to pay my car note, because this ship is a vehicle, if you will. So somebody may be like, well, my car just got repossessed, or if I don't pay that, then my car will be repossessed, or somebody may be asking you to borrow money. I feel like because all of this, I feel like it's definitely you. Like, you have some positive stuff going on. And I feel like you can sense that this person who is in lack, or possibly even pretending to be in lack, is going to try to come towards you, looking for pity, looking for sympathy. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for the Queen of Swords. Universal energies. Okay, Queen of Cups. Hello. So at the very top, we're only taking the top card. You have Queen of Cups. Now, did say Pisces? Somebody got strong Pisces in their chart for sure. You got two queens here. I'm going to say again, you guys are bossing up. And let me tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting as far as your home life, because this makes me think about strong Cancerian energy. And Cancerian energy is very much aligned with the home and hearth. And at the bottom of the deck, I just noticed you have the sun. And that's what I'm saying. You have positive stuff coming in. And the sun does what? Shines like a damn diamond, right? So stuff with your home life, your home and your stability, stuff with your career, executing what it is that you want. Home and career is big focal points for you at this time. Somebody's decorating their home. Someone's buying a new home. Someone is, like, say for instance, if you were living with someone and then this person left, you are changing everything. And even if you're not changing everything, like as far as the style and decorations in the home, it's like just getting that person's belongings out of your home. Because you see how she's holding on to this cup and it has a lid on it. It's making me feel like once that final item of that person's is out of your home, it feels like a completely different home. Again, I'm getting somebody wanting sympathy and things like that. I also feel like for a lot of y'all, you were very strategic because this is strategy also with the Queen of Swords. That's very much strategy. For a lot of you all, you were waiting until you got the promotion. You were waiting until you got that new job before you ended things with this person to make sure you will be financially stable. And I know in a way that sounds shady to somebody out there, but I feel like this person wasn't supporting you much anyway. So it's not like, you know, it's not as if you owe them anything. I feel like you guys were kind of roommates for a lot of you all, if that's your situation anyway. But you got some positive stuff coming in for you for sure. For a lot of y'all, it's already here. For sure, it is. And remember I mentioned earlier also, when I was talking about the names and things like that, I said June. Somebody's name could be June, but also both of these cards can represent June also, okay? You got Gemini, you got Cancer. Both Gemini and Cancer share a month, which happens to be June. So there could be two areas of your life where things boss up in June time frame for you all, male or female. Let's get a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, two Queens, two Pentacles. Yeah, there's two areas in your life that are going to have extreme increase. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. You need a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's why I said this is you. And this person over here, they're going through some hard times. They're experiencing some loss. And also, I feel like somebody in the situation was expecting you to give them accolades, like praise them. You see how that glows around that hand? It's almost like praise them, give them flowers for what you've accomplished or for something significant in your life and you didn't. And so they're in their feelings about it. Because you got the water splash and stuff like that. Like this person's in their feelings. They expected for you to like praise them and give them shout outs and things like that. And you didn't. And they definitely in their feelings. Really look at his face. They salty as hell. They real salty, just like that damn water. So this person definitely could be a water sign, y'all, for sure. Somebody's mother also, I'm getting. Now, this mainly positive, but I have to say that somebody's, like I said, like the example that I was sharing earlier with the mother figure, somebody's mother figure is salty because also there's a lid on that cup, which means it's not open. Like someone's not unable to fill their cup. So someone wants you to fill their ego or something like that and just like put them on this pedestal. Kings and queens, they are put on pedestals, and when you didn't, this person felt real salty about it. You know what's so interesting? Just like that thumbnail, what I was talking about with the movie Shining, this person somebody may snap, like show their true colors, show that other side of themselves. Like the twins, like Gemini. Gemini season has a way of bringing those twins out in everybody also. Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants you to oversaturate your timeline with, oh, this person did this person did that, or just brag about them and things like that. And when you didn't, it's like they really got in their feelings a lot. So much so that you see how there's water running over. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Swords. Aces are gifts from the universe. Now, again, we're starting off with two queens, and then you have two aces. I'm telling you all for sure, like, there's definitely two areas in a lot of you all's lives it's gonna be big changes, not something small where it's like, oh, I noticed it, but it's not so grand. No, these are gonna be grand changes. Let's get a clarifier for this Ace of Swords, universal energies of light, love. Ooh, you guys are manifesting big stuff. Gemini season, the Magician, Gemini Virgo, right up under here, the Knight of Pentacles, new journey. Knights are new journeys, either going into battle, coming out of battle, going on some type of new journey or adventure. You have the Temperance card, Sagittarius, but it's like now things are playing out in your favor. And again, he's pouring from two cups. I'm telling you, even here, I always feel like this is a candle, like it's lit on both ends. This, typically with a magician, it's a wand, whatever the case, it's lit on two ends. So there's two areas, two cups. There's something lit on two ends there. Two of Pentacles, two Queens. We have those two aces. There's two areas of your life in which there's going to be forward movement. And it definitely is affecting the monetary. And I felt like that was the case. And here's the thing, like I said, you need to protect your energy, protect your space. He's head to an armor. Armor does what? It protects you. Protect it. Because someone, for some reason, feels as though you're obligated to share with them. I'm just looking at this energy here. It's like, somebody is like, okay, say for instance, you post something or you don't even have to post, but say for instance, you decide, like somebody, because I'm getting, again, like I mentioned earlier, like somebody going back and telling somebody about what was going on. Remember when we seen that 9 of Cups earlier, and I was talking about the rat bastard? Somebody can be going back like, oh, so-and-so just got a promotion, or so-and-so just moved, or so-and-so just bought a new car, and you being the so-and-so, now somebody's coming towards you like, oh, they got money for a new car, they got money for this, they got money for that. Well, then they can run me my money. Like somebody coming up all of a sudden saying what you owe them and wanting to fight with you about it, or coming towards you trying to address it. But again, you're manifesting so many dope things in your life that it don't matter what this person does or what these people do, but they're saying keep up your guards. 7 of Wands, guardedness, defensiveness, protection. Like I said, keep up your guards, because he has on his armor. And I'm gonna tell you this also, I don't care how much money you get during the month of May, be very careful about who you lend money to, because you may not get it back, because this is in reverse. Right, they're giving it to you like, here you go. In reverse, like, I ain't got it. They still ain't gonna have it, because they still going through hard times with their money. So be careful about who you lend money to. I'm saying this for everybody. I don't give a damn how much you make. Hear me when I say this to y'all. Hello? Be careful about who you lend money to, especially if there's, they're on hard times. I know that sounds mean, but I'm getting the energy like this person will try to argue and fight with you, or deny that they even owe you that money back. Like, well, I mean, technically I shouldn't have to pay you, because remember when it's something about you're not going to get that money back. So unless you don't need it back, or you feel like you're so well off that you can afford to not be paid back, I wouldn't give it back, not in the month of May. Because even this insists that, okay, they'll be slow as hell giving you that shit back. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the whole entire deck of tarot. So be very careful about that, because I'm telling you, it could take their ass forever, because Temperance is a card of timing. It'll take their ass forever to give you that damn money back. Hell, you might not get that. If you get them some shit in May, you might not get your money back until September, and I didn't mean to say September, but there's no such thing as accidents. I meant to say Sagittarius season. That's not September, but for some of y'all, September. Okay, because we did have a couple 9s earlier, so that may make some sense for someone, or someone whose birthday is in September may want to borrow money. But Sagittarius is November, December time frame, so that's literally the very end of the year. So, and which makes sense with that slow movement. So be careful about lending people money, because you may not get that shit to damn near 2026, and I'm being serious. Let's get a clarifier for the High Priestess. Universal energy. Oh, see? Didn't I say this? Look, first 2 cards. Look at that. Ooh. I'm trying to tell y'all. So somebody, look, you shining, and they stuff is falling apart in their life, and that's not what we're claiming. This is another card right here. Yeah. See, and I feel like in Taurus season, this person may have went through some difficulties. They may have been kicked out of a home. They may have lost a job, because you see how it's like he's looking at the dead leaves here. Somebody's going through some hardship, and it's like, man, look, you got a lot of tools here. So you got this one person here, but 2 people walking off, 2 people on their knees here, 2 people here, 2 people falling out the tower. You know what I mean? There's something with the energy of 2. This could be involving someone whose birth date is in February, which is the 2nd month. The 2nd, the 12th, the 20th through the 29th could be their birth date, or someone could be a life path number 2 or 22. You got strong 2 references here. 2 also makes me think about couples, like union. So for some of y'all, this could be someone that you were dating, or someone that you have children with, or you had a life with at one point and things ended. And this person feels like, I invested too, so why am I losing? Why does this person not feel like they should have to give me anything? I'm getting it also. Now, the card that flipped up was the 5 of Swords initially. And again, remember I said one of the number that we had was a 5, because I said Jack Nicholson, his life path number is 5. You got the 5, Roman numeral V, 5 of Swords, and guess what? We are Gemini season, Swords. So they're saying be careful. There also could be 2 people in your life who feel quite entitled. Those 2s could resonate with that also. 2 people who feel quite entitled that you might have to cut off, because it's like it's like they watched you go through hard times when you were just barely scraping by, because he's getting crumbs there, and they stood over you and looked down on you. He's looking down on him, and you were going through difficult times in your life, and they didn't come in to help, because this is someone who's coming in to help, to assist. to lend a hand, to lend some leadership, some guidance. They watched your life crumble. They weren't of assistance. They weren't offering much of anything. But all of a sudden, when you are doing well, they feel like you owe them something, or they feel like it's again, there's an energy of arrogance. Like this person just knows that you'll help them out. Because I feel like for a lot of you just have that type of personality. Like you would help anyone. You're the type of person that would give literally the shirt off your back. When I said that, it just made me think about how this is his garment, the red garment is kind of sliding off his shoulder, like he would be willing to take it off and give it to someone. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, this is you time. You are the diamond. You are meant to shine. Nothing else is going to block your shine. Nothing else can take your shine away from you. This is your moment. Don't give it to anyone. Stand up for yourself by setting boundaries like that Seven of Swords. Because you guys have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot to celebrate during this time. A lot of victories, strong victories here. And it's going to start off in Gemini season for a lot of you all. I'm going to say again, some of you guys will definitely be dating a Gemini, or you'll meet somebody in Gemini season that you'll be dating, because this whole first half is Gemini energy. People don't know that the Queen of Cups is not just Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you look it up, this Gemini also. Gemini, 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 Gemini. The whole first half of this. And if you look at all the energy here, I definitely feel like this is you and this is this person that we're talking about. You have all this royalty, luxury, like luxury goods, nice, even if it's not just really expensive stuff, it's just is better than where you came from. Your lifestyle now is better than where you came from. There's victories, speaking up for yourself. Somebody's definitely signing some contracts, manifesting exactly what it is you want and need. And then this person is going through some rocky times financially. Things are not stable in their life. They don't even have a stable place to live. I feel like they've burnt bridges with family and friends, and now they're trying to come to you, and you're going to find out about it, because I'm getting an additional message with that. I do feel like someone has burnt bridges with family and friends or love interests. Their relationships with people are on the rocks, and now they're trying to come to you. The same person that they, that they didn't support when you needed, or even if they did, it's just the energy of them expecting. Like that's sheer and utter arrogance, like expecting that you deserve whatever just because. I'm definitely getting like if it's family, a family member may feel like, well, okay, that's my sister, that's my mother, that's my cousin. Like, of course you should help me, you're family. And that's a very noble thing, but at the same time, no one is obligated to do anything for anyone. I'm just hearing that right now as well. Yep, they're saying set boundaries. People coming at you with requests. And this always makes me think about text message after text message after text messages. Some of you guys are going to end up blocking somebody, possibly within the next 7 days, or on a date that has a 7 in it, the 7th, the 17th, or the 27th. This also could be the person that we're talking about birth date. Somebody also can have a birth date. The month of their birthday could be in July as well. Like, I feel very strong, like somebody's coming at you sideways. You see how the wands are kind of coming in different angles. Back of the deck, Page of Cups. Yeah, you got messages coming in. I'm going to say again, strong water sign. And then you got that fish there, Pisces for sure. And pages are young and youthful, so this person could be younger than you. This also could be in regards to a child, because pages are young, youthful, still got growing and expanding to do. For me, these are my children in tarot, whether adult children, teenagers, young, toddlers, preteens, things like that. I also feel like for some of y'all, you can have a child thanking you for everything that you've done for them, especially like for high school graduations and things like that, or somebody graduating college. I feel like this person will be posting something, because I keep seeing posts on social media. That big sword is making me think about communication that a lot of people are going to hear, because that sword is so big. Like someone posting and bragging about how you held them down and how you, in a good way, and you looked out for them. I definitely feel like a child is saying, like, without you, mom, or without you, dad, I wouldn't have been able to make it. I wouldn't have been where I am, and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like, no shade, because I'm just going to have to say it like it is. You got two queens here that's like upright. They're on a pedestal. There could be a child that's like saying thank you so much to the mother, and then the father feels like, okay, what about me? You act like I didn't do anything. I am getting that for someone also. Not for everyone, but I am getting that. But I do feel like there's a child, whether they're talking about the mother and father or both, I do feel like there's a child that is like saying thank you and posting something on social media, expressing gratitude, giving someone their flowers. I'm getting that as well. Yeah, because even over his head, you have those flowers. So I'm definitely getting that. But this is your time to shine. I feel like it's going to start in Gemini season. So buckle up, because I feel like this is going to be one hell of a ride, but a very good one. Good for you, but not so much for them. And like I said, it's protect yourself. You know, block people out who are coming at you. Because this is aggressive. Wands is aggressive, you know. So it's like nonstop. Always begging, always asking, or just, you know, having something to say. And they feel real passionate about it. Also, with the Wands, Wands is passion. Okay? So thank you guys so much for watching Queen Airbender Tarot. As always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.